Have you ever wondered who becomes the first director of a company? Can anyone become a director? What is DIR2? Who retires by rotation? What happens if a retiring director is not replaced? These are some of the most frequently asked questions in CS Executive, CS Professional, university examinations, and practical corporate law interviews. In today's video, we will master Section 152 of the Companies Act 2013 in the easiest possible language with practical examples, memory tricks, case studies, and examination tips. Stay till the end because I will also explain the provisions that students usually forget in the examination and how to score maximum marks with minimum effort. Welcome. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel Corporate and Securities Law Compass. If you are preparing for CS Executive, CS Professional, CA, CMA, LLB, or working in corporate compliance, this channel will help you understand complicated legal provisions in the simplest language. Today we are studying one of the most important examination topics under the Companies Act 2013, Section 152, Appointment of Directors. Let us begin. What we will learn today? Today you will learn first, Director of a company. Appointment of directors, Director Identification Number, Declaration and Consent Form DIR2, Form DIR12, Independent Director Appointment, Retirement by Rotation, Reappointment of Retiring Director, Important Rules, Government Company Exceptions. Section 8 Company Exceptions, IFSC Company Exceptions, Examination Tips, Practical Case Study. Meaning of Section 152. Section 152 lays down the complete legal framework for appointment of directors in a company. It tells us who can become a director, how directors are appointed, when directors retire, when they are automatically reappointed, and the legal documents required for appointment. Subsection 1. First directors. If the Articles of Association do not provide for the appointment of the first directors, the individual subscribers to the memorandum automatically become the first directors. In a one-person company, the sole member automatically becomes the first director until another director is appointed. Exam trick. Articles silent. Subscribers become first directors. OPC member becomes first director. Subsection 2. Appointment by general meeting. Every director shall normally be appointed by the company in general meeting, unless the Companies Act specifically provides another method. Remember, general rule, general meeting. Subsection 3. Director Identification Number. No person can become a director unless he possesses Director Identification Number or any other prescribed identification number under Section 153. Remember, no DIN, no director. Subsection 4. Declaration by director. Every proposed director must provide Director Identification Number, declaration that he is not disqualified under the Companies Act, consent to act as director. Every appointed director must submit Form DIR2, consent to act as director. Company files Form DIR12 within 30 days. Important amendment. If the proposed director belongs to a country sharing land border with India, security clearance from Ministry of Home Affairs is also required. Exam memory formula. DIR2, director gives consent. DIR12, company files appointment. Independent director. Whenever an independent director is appointed in general meeting, the explanatory statement must mention the opinion of the board that the proposed person satisfies all conditions for appointment as independent director. Subsection 6. Retirement by rotation. Applicable to public companies. At least 2/3 of total directors must be liable to retire by rotation. Independent directors are excluded while calculating total directors. Every annual general meeting, 1/3 of rotational directors retire. Directors who have served the longest retire first if appointed on the same day. Selection is by lot. Memory trick: two-thirds rotational, one-third retires, longest serving first. Subsection 7. Automatic reappointment. Suppose the company fails to appoint another director. Meeting is adjourned. If even in the adjourned meeting no appointment is made, the retiring director automatically gets reappointed, except in 5 situations: resolution rejected, director unwilling, director disqualified, special resolution required, section 160 applicable. Exam formula: adjourned meeting, still no appointment, automatic reappointment. 5 exceptions. Important rules. Companies. Appointment and Qualification of Directors Rules 2014. Rule 8. Consent to act as director. Form DIR 2. Company files Form DIR 12 within 30 days. Security clearance for nationals of countries sharing land border with India. Practical case study. ABC Limited has 6 directors. 4 are rotational directors, 2 are independent directors. At the annual general meeting, 1 rotational director retires. The company does not appoint another director. Meeting is adjourned. Even during the adjourned meeting, no appointment takes place. The retiring director never expressed unwillingness. He is not disqualified. Result: he is automatically reappointed under Section 152, subsection 7. This practical question is frequently asked in CS examinations. Important examination points: who becomes first director? DIN mandatory. DIR 2, DIR 12. Independent director explanatory statement. Two-thirds rotational directors, one-third retire every AGM. Longest serving retires first. Automatic reappointment. 5 exceptions. Government company exemption, Section 8 company exemption, IFSC company exemption. Exceptions. Section 8 company. Consent filing relaxation. Government companies. Special exemptions under subsections 5, 6 and 7. Specified IFSC public companies. 60 days for filing consent. Subsections 6 and 7 not applicable. Always mention notification dates whenever required in professional examinations. Recap. Today we learned Section 152, Appointment of Directors. First Director, DIN, Declaration, Consent, DIR 2, DIR 12. Independent Director, Retirement by Rotation, Automatic Reappointment Rules, Exceptions, Case Study Examination, Tips, Call to Action. If you found this lecture useful, please like, share, subscribe to Corporate and Securities Law Compass. Press the notification bell. Comment your doubts below. See you in the next lecture where we simplify another important provision of the Companies Act 2013. Thank you for watching. Disclaimer. Welcome to Corporate and Securities Law Compass. I am a member of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, ICSI, and currently serve as a company secretary. The views, opinions, interpretations and explanations shared on this channel are strictly my personal views and are provided solely for educational, academic, and informational purposes. The content published on this channel does not represent the views, opinions, policies, or official position of my employer, any company with which I am associated, any client, or ICSI. All examples, case studies, and discussions are based on publicly available information, statutory provisions, judicial pronouncements, regulatory materials, or are purely hypothetical for educational purposes. I do not disclose or discuss any confidential, unpublished, or proprietary information obtained through my professional employment. I fully respect and comply with the SEBI Prohibition of Insider Trading Regulations 2015, applicable provisions of the Companies Act 2013, confidentiality obligations, and the internal policies of my employer. Nothing contained in this channel should be interpreted as the communication or use of asterisk unpublished price sensitive information UPSI or any information that could violate insider trading laws. This channel does not provide legal, tax, investment, financial, accounting, or professional advice. Viewers should consult qualified professionals before making any business, legal, compliance, or investment decisions. While every effort is made to ensure the accuracy of the content, laws, rules, regulations, and judicial interpretations are subject to amendments and change. The presenter shall not be responsible for any loss, liability, or consequences arising from reliance on the information shared in these videos. By watching this channel, you acknowledge and agree to this disclaimer.